13 says, we having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed, past tense, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe and therefore speak. What that is saying is that according to what I believe, that's my confession.
That's right.
Now I can come in here and look real holy,
Yes.
and even act real holy. But what happens when I walk out that door and Monday morning hits me? Hallelujah. Well, it's a wake-up call. Maybe don't have to wait till Monday morning. Maybe Sunday afternoon hits me. Well, according to what I believe, that's how I'm going to speak. In every situation. If the problem is overwhelming to me, then I begin to speak the problem. If the pain in my body is overwhelming to me, I begin to speak the pain. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if Jesus holds His place as Lord of my life, then no matter what those things are, my confession is, He's Lord. He's Lord.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Lord.
You understand your tongue is tied to your heart, right? It's just an extension of your heart. Praise the Lord. In James chapter 1, I told you know some of the scriptures, but that's all right. Let's read. James chapter 1. Verse 26 says, if any man among you seem to be religious, and doesn't bridle his tongue, bridleth not his tongue. Yeah. 126, James 126.
Yeah.
But, look at this, deceives his own heart.
Yeah. Right.
This man's religion is vain.
Right.
That shows you that the tongue's tied to your heart.
Yeah.
Let me read it again. James 1:26. If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridles not his tongue, but deceives his own heart, then this man's religion is vain. I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in vain religion. I'm not interested in playing church. I'm not interested in having the appearance of godliness when there's really nothing there. I'm not interested in being a denomination or an organization. I'm interested in what works to change men's lives, including mine.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Well, vain religion is vain religion.
Right.
And that's what happens here if you do not control your tongue. You deceive your heart, and your religion is vain. It's pretty strong, really. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. What?
Religion says religion and relationship.
Relationship? The relationship is vain? Well, it could be. You talking about relationship you and the Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. Hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Because what you're doing is rejecting Him and taking the problem.
That's right.
Allowing the issue to Lord instead of Jesus being your Lord.
Right.
Amen.
That's good.
Glory.
All right, look with me if you would. Psalms 19. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
God is good, isn't He?
Oh,
Psalms 19, verse 14. Let the words of my mouth, we're talking about the words, your tongue being tied to your heart, and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength, my Redeemer. Already said in Matthew 12:34, out of the abundance of your heart your mouth speaks. I'm just trying to reinforce the fact that your tongue and your heart are connected. Your tongue's going to say what's really in your heart.
Amen.
If you listen to what you say this week, you'll know where you're at on the spiritual table of maturity. And much of what you say maybe is vain religion. Well, just get rid of it. Don't get condemned over it, just get rid of it. Hallelujah. Well, based on this, there's really two purposes of confession. Okay? I just want to help you to have an understanding of confession. So, it's been abused a little bit in that we get hold of this and then we go to correcting everybody whenever they say something and they don't have no idea about confession. And so you're correcting them really in vain because they wonder, what are you talking about? So I just kind of want to go over this with you a little bit so you have an understanding of it. Romans 14. Look in Romans 14. I'm sorry, Romans 4. Just go to Romans. I'll find it in a minute. It's Romans 4. So, Romans 4, verse 17 says, "As it is written, I have made thee a father of many nations before him whom he believed." Past tense. "Even God, who quickeneth the dead, and calleth those things which be not as though they were."
Amen.
All right, now God calls those things that be not as though they were. That's how God operates. That's a confession, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Sure. He said, "Let there be," and there was.
Amen.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
So, two purposes of confession. The first one being that maybe my faith is not where it needs to be. Maybe my belief is not where it needs to be, but yet I read the Bible and I've made the conscious decision to accept its truth and to declare its truth. But my heart's not there. Do you hear what I'm saying? Now listen close. I don't want you to get confused here. But if you think it's just automatic that you believe everything, you're deceived.